Now, for the film to be effective, you do need to be sat in a particular way, so please follow these instructions.
Your mind can play tricks on you, but this is something else. Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Derren Brown moments.
Those of you with the best talent for responding to the film will find yourselves stuck, locked, glued, gelled, cemented, bonded, fused and welded into your seats.
Before we begin, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more great content.
For this list, we take a close look at some of the most incredible, unbelievable and unnerving stunts and tricks that the Illusionist has ever pulled. While Derren's stage shows are famously freaky too, we're focusing on his TV series and specials today. Oh, and stay sensible. Do not try this at home.
Mate, if you move, I swear to God you're dead, mate. If you've got family...
Number 10, waking up in Marrakech, trick or treat.
Richard, sit comfortably, this is Derren.
First up today, an elaborate stunt from Derren's Trick or Treat series. Having unknowingly picked the trick card, Richard, the participant, is at Derren's mercy. After hypnotising the poor bloke by way of purpose-built photo booth, Derren and his film crew wheel him to the airport, onto a 4-hour flight and into the heart of bustling Marrakech.
After a long and bizarre journey, which for him has simply never happened, Richard is about to receive his wake-up call.
Richard wakes up in the same booth, completely oblivious, and can only gape in amazement when he pulls the curtain back.
Hi. Where am I?
Number 9, the taxi driver's memory trick, Trick of the Mind.
I need to go to the London Eye. Can you take us around?
Yeah, sure.
Black cab drivers know the streets of London like the backs of their hands, just not when Derren's around. In this clip, Derren and his crew jump in a taxi and ask to be taken to the London Eye. Easy enough, right? It's a major tourist attraction, and it's pretty hard to miss. But the simplest drive becomes a difficult affair.
Is it round here somewhere? Because I know this is,
It's near,
It's near what?
Is it near Waterloo Station? Something like that?
Thanks to Derren's subtle misdirection and a few well-placed tricks, the driver completely forgets where the wheel is, even when it's right in front of him.
I'm sure it's on the South Bank somewhere, isn't it? I don't really know. You know London a lot better than I do. I'm not really sure.
Number 8, Simon Pegg's birthday present, Trick of the Mind.
Excellent. So, we spoke on the phone a few days ago.
Yes.
And I asked you to write down something you'd like for your birthday.
Simon Pegg stops by for Derren's next trick, which sees Brown hoodwink Pegg into wanting a very specific birthday present.
So even though 2 days before they may have said, I want X, whatever that is, you know, like a really nice car, like a BM or an Xbox or something like that, something they really wanted, suddenly now they think they always wanted what I got them.
Thanks to some well-placed visuals and clever verbal clues, he's able to convince Pegg that what's in the box he has prepared for him is exactly what he needs.
You can have anything you like. What's your dream present?
The BMX bike.
Never mind what he wrote a few days before. The ease in which Derren fools the actor gives a gilt-edged glimpse into the misdirection process and makes for a spooky final reveal.
That's definitely my right, and that's my J, and I've got no need for a leather jacket, and I don't know what's going on. What's my name?
Number 7, the guilt trip, Derren Brown the Experiments.
So what's been happening?
A friend of ours I believe was killed.
Could you make an innocent man confess to a murder? Derren Brown's pretty sure he can, and in one of his most infamous TV specials, he sets off to do just that.
I think I killed him.
Okay.
Through the use of actors, sets, and some careful manipulation of Jodie, his unknowing subject, Derren crafts one of his most fiendishly elaborate pranks, making mincemeat of his target's emotions.
You didn't kill Dr. Black. You didn't kill Dr. Black because he isn't dead.
The show also includes an appearance by Tim Minchin and finishes with a feel-good reveal fueled by Jodie's ultimate relief.
Look, it's not even a real building. It's made of paper.
Number 6, winning the lottery, Derren Brown the Events.
But the BBC are live, 100% live. The lottery draw is live. We are 100% live here.
For a few weeks in 2009, it seemed Derren Brown was all anyone was talking about. The Mentalist made international headlines when he decided to win the lottery. Years on, and a lot of us are still wondering just what the heck happened. Did he win? Did he trick everybody? The amount of speculation surrounding this stunt still makes it one of Derren's most controversial.
2, 11, 23, 28, 35 and 39. And ladies and gentlemen, my prediction for the lottery numbers this week are...
And the second part of the show, where he explained 3 ways he could win the jackpot, didn't exactly clear anything up. But then again, this is Derren Brown we're talking about.
That is the lottery prediction.
Number 5, Stephen Fry's Assassination, Derren Brown the Experiment.
First of all, Chris has to believe that the gun that he has in his possession is a real gun and loaded with live bullets.
Inspired by Sirhan Sirhan's claim that he has no memory of murdering Robert Kennedy, Derren sets out to hypnotise one young man into wanting to murder a celebrity. After selecting Chris as his victim, or should that be perpetrator, Derren begins with multiple hypnosis sessions, setting up various triggers to ensure Chris's total compliance.
Has the name target is Stephen Fry. And the French have absolutely no interest.
He then gives him a gun, points to Stephen Fry, and Chris calmly fires. Of course, the weapon's fake, but the power that Derren clearly wields is very scary stuff.
Remember that bit?
No.
Yes, at the moment you will have no memory of this at all, but you just assassinated a national treasure.
Yeah, you shot me.
Number 4, playing chess, trick of the mind.
Using the skills that I've learned and the techniques that I've developed over the years, I'm going to go in there and absolutely lie to them.
Chess is a complex game at the best of times, and quite a challenge against a good opponent. But ever the showman, Derren takes on not 1, but 9 very skilled chess players in this clip, including 4 grandmasters. Oh, and he's playing them all at the same time. And he's even got the gall to claim that his chess isn't that good.
Do bear in mind as you watch this, my chess is shit.
So how does he win even a few of these matches? By lying and cheating, of course.
I've played a Grandmaster, and I think Derren is on a par with them, at least.
Once the stunt is complete, Derren shows us how it's done. The time to take notes is now.
There was no cheating. I've not been asked to do anything by Derren. I just turned up, played chess, looked after an envelope. This game finished because it was a draw at some random point, and yet he's predicted the number of pieces left in all the games.
Number 3, waking up in a zombie game, trick of the mind.
This is the game. This is the game I've come up with. It's called Waking Dead, and this game is designed to put whoever plays it into a catatonic trance.
To one of Brown's early stunts, but still as brilliant as when it first aired. Back in the mid-2000s, virtual reality still seemed the stuff of science fiction, but that didn't stop Derren. Using a special arcade machine, he hypnotizes a young man into a deep trance, before transporting him to inside the game he was playing.
Go away! I'm not afraid, I will shoot you!
His bewildered victim awakes to a scene of carnage, with zombies out to eat his flesh. Of course, the undead theme is a favourite of Derren's. He reprised it years later for the Eerie Apocalypse special.
We are aware of growing reports of an unknown virus currently infecting a growing number of survivors at an alarming rate.
Number 2, Killer Kitten, Trick or Treat.
Main supply goes to this box.
Take one cute kitten, one glass box and a big red button which, if pressed, has fatal consequences for the cat. All Derren's target has to do is refrain from pressing the button, and they'll win 500 quid. Easy money, right? Well, apparently not. Through the use of negative suggestion, Derren throws his subject into a childlike state, in which she seems incapable of not pushing the red button.
Want to give it some whiskers too? That's lovely.
And as the seconds tick away, the harder it becomes to resist the impulse. It makes for compulsive viewing and for one of Derren's most evil moments.
Okay, so the first thing is this. You have not killed the kitten. The kitten's fine. It wasn't wired up to the box. So that's fine. You can relax about that now.
Number 1, playing Russian roulette, Russian roulette.
Gentlemen, these are live rounds.
Top spot goes to one of Derren's best known and most dangerous stunts. An amazing and morbidly engrossing feat, it turned Brown into a household name and established him as a standout showman.
I've signed a form that absolves you from any legal responsibility for this, all right? Also, morally, you are not responsible for this. It's my decision to do it, and I'm responsible for it, okay?
Okay.
For his first ever TV special, Derren selects someone to load a revolver for a gutsy game of chance. Tasked with guessing which chamber holds the bullet to avoid blowing his brains out, Derren lived to tell the tale, but we're still scratching our heads as to how. As it was originally broadcast live, it remains one of the tensest moments in British TV history.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo UK and subscribe for more great content.